welcome to UCL. My name's Dr. Chris Briley and I'm in the Geography department here. I'm going to tell you a bit about the MSc programme in climate change that we're offering, but also the climate change research that goes on at UCL. UCL Geography is quite rare in that it's got expertise both on reconstructing and understanding what was happening in the past climate, but also using that knowledge to move forward into prediction of climate change.
When I was director of the Science Museum, I got particularly interested in how you communicate science in general and climate science in particular. And it seems to me that University College London offers a great deal in terms of being a place to come and learn about climate science and climate change. We have people within the college who cover a very, very broad range of the basics of how the Earth system functions, how you study it from space, and indeed vast number of people in different departments who look at the consequences, the impacts on humanity in agriculture, building, transport and so on.
For me, the most exciting thing about being at UCL is the ability to knock on someone's door and find an expert in a completely different field, and actually then start a discussion with them and find so much common ground that we can start a piece of research together. One of my areas of research is trying to understand early human evolution. I'm fascinated why a big-brained ape evolved in East Africa about 2 million years ago. And what's interesting is we're finding, as we start to actually put together the story of climate change in Africa, that actually the local climate change really had a major effect.
One way to understand past climate change when we don't have any monitoring records is to use biological proxies found in natural archives on the Earth, such as lake sediments. And by looking at these biological proxies in these sedimentary archives, we can assess how climate has impacted on the Earth's environment back through time.
My research takes place through a wide mixture of sitting in front of computers processing satellite data, through using numerical models, as well as going into the field and collecting field data to try and test and validate those models, and then linking our observations to larger scale models of climate processes. So there's a wide range of climate-related research going on within UCL, and most of it, if not all of it, is very policy relevant.
I've worked with Al Gore as a science advisor for him in the past. I know Jim Lovelock very well. But in terms of our links with the Meteorological Office and all of the other researchers, both in the UK and worldwide, you could hardly find a place that's better connected.
Staff have long-standing collaborations with research institutes and governments in places like Uganda, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and more broadly within South Asia, Southeast Asia, tropical Africa. And so we're really trying to address the issues around where climate change may affect the environment and resources in these particularly vulnerable places around the world.
UCL is housed in the centre of London, which is one of the world's most vibrant cities. You have unparalleled access to individuals, organisations, museums and libraries, not just linked to one institution, but allows you access to some of the world's leading experts in climate change.